Hello Capricorn, welcome to your new love reading for January and February 2021. We're going to be looking at your situation with someone that you're interested in. Maybe you just started dating, maybe there's just spark connection, maybe you just are friends and you want to know a little bit more about it, if there is any intention on their side to, team up with you and get into a relationship with you. This is a general reading, obviously, so if this message doesn't resonate, please check your moon and rising signs, especially your rising sign. There may be a message for you there. If you are interested in a personal, private reading with me, I do those as well. Please check the description down below for all of the information about it. And I do have a special offer, I think, until the end of this year for year ahead reading. So if you're interested in looking at year ahead, if it comes to love and career, please check it out. Maybe you'll be interested. All of the decks that I'm using are listed down there as well. So you can check it out if you are interested in the cards. Okay. Let's get started. I think that's everything what I wanted to say. And let's see what we have here. As an overall energy for your connection, we have King of Swords. And we have 3 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles as intentions on both sides. This is your side, this is your person's side. Let's start with the overall energy. What else should we know about this connection for Capricorn? Okay, let's have a look. That was the first one. We have heartbreak, neediness, and problem. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that your person either could have ended a relationship recently with someone and is feeling that heartbreak and lack of the person at the moment. They could also feel like this relationship at the moment is not doesn't have big chances of success because of the problems here. I feel like they may see you both as a couple that has difficulty matching. So even though there may be, energy and this connection between two of you and maybe this spark or want to, feelings that you want to explore, maybe there are such big differences in the environment, upbringing, values, that kind of disconnect you. The way what you want from a relationship, I feel, may not be matching between two of you. It's very difficult for you to kind of click and fit your vision and expectations of relationship and life and theirs. It's just very difficult to kind of find a middle ground and a place where you both kind of agree with it. There could be also a situation in which one of you kind of wants this relationship, wants this connection more, and it's kind of moving forward and pushing this forward and trying to push this forward. And I feel like there is a chance that this is more on your side. So you may be the one who is more of a chaser and they are more of the one who is the runner. And because of that, we have that, energy that is not balanced and it doesn't work well together. And we have King of Swords as an energy to explain that and to show that, which means for me that they may be taking things very, very slow. They may be very careful with their words, what they're communicating. They may not be communicating a lot to you. They may be very realistic about that connection. So if there are also any environmental challenges that are kind of blocking this relationship, they are really careful with that and they are taking their time and taking things slow because they don't want to make a mistake. Whether I feel like on your side, I feel more of a energy, let's try to do it, let's do it, let's take the first steps and see where this is going. And I feel like they prefer the approach, let's think about it first before we take any action, so we don't end up, with a heartbreak, and it's going to be more difficult for us to end it. It's going to be more impactful. That's what I'm feeling here. Let's have a look at your side. What you need to be aware of. Yeah. So I do see that you want this to, like, you want to move this forward. You want to try. You want to see what happens in this relationship, because this person truly makes you happy. It's someone with whom you feel very, very peaceful, very happy, very connected. You feel like that there is an opportunity for a very happy relationship. Aside from the thing that we see here. Okay, so you may also, either in the past, you could have been betrayed by someone, so someone could have been cheated on you or interested in other people. You may still have that unfinished, that fear that stays with you, that someone could be potentially cheating on you. And this could be just in general kind of stopping you in relationships or making you a little bit more fearful in a relationship. There's one fear that I see you having. And there is an indication, first of all, to let go of that assumption and fear towards anyone that, they're gonna do the same thing to you that someone else has done, or that you imagine them doing, betraying you and betraying your trust. But I also see here that there could be the best solution to this connection, instead of chasing this person and trying to make this happen. And this literally, especially this card, this is chasing someone. You see, she's like running on a ladder, trying to reach that victory, that happiness, but she's alone. And maybe the best case at the moment, for the time being, is to kind of let them go and see where they're gonna go. Allow them for that space and freedom to realize if they truly want to be with you, because if they want, they will be back very quickly. Simply as that. And that's very often what happens in those in the connections where one person is a chaser and one person is a runner. As soon as the chaser stops chasing, the runner stops running, and then very often the tables are turning, and then the other one becomes a runner, and the other person a chaser. So we do see 5 of coins here with this person. So as I said before, they are either suffering a heartbreak that happened before in a previous relationship, and therefore they may not be ready for this relationship just yet. They have already a lot of negative experience in love that caused them their heartbreak. But I think aside from that, they don't have a very positive overview of this relationship for now, because I feel like they kind of seem like you don't fully match and align with your needs and wants in love. I do feel like they're thinking about you as a person who could be a person for a long-term commitment, who could be someone that you could potentially, spend your life with, someone who's very nurturing, who's very abundant, who likes the, home life and having someone close and spending time at home and just nurturing their environment and home as well. Maybe that's what you want. Maybe that's what your goal is. That's where you're going with this, and that's where you want to. But maybe that's not exactly where they were planning to go in love in general. So I feel like they may communicate that with you. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the King and Knight of Swords here. And I do see that this person is using mostly logic and reasoning to deal with that. They are trying to probably hold their emotions off and not to be overwhelmed emotionally and navigate with emotions, because that would mean they would, come forward and come to you. But they feel like that's not a good moment to do that. I feel like they're very much just analyzing the situation, and they may tell you about it. They may tell you that, I don't think that this is gonna work at this time. I am aware that we're wanting the other, like, different things in love, and there are differences that I don't know how we're gonna solve. So I do see as well that you may be the person who wants to, like, once you feel that spark, once you feel that connection with the other person, you may want to spend a lot of time with them, and especially with this, like, runner chaser dynamic. If you are the chaser, you're kind of just going after them a lot, and I feel like they need that freedom and they need that space to make that decision by themselves. So they may come to you and tell you their truth and how they see it and why they want this specific thing. I feel like what they realize is that there is some time probably required between two of you to make this work. There is some patience and healing that they need, first of all, to approach you. Second of all, they see that there is a moderation and balance and finding the middle ground that is necessary in order for you to work together very well. And I feel like this is very much connected with this, like, different vision of the relationship and how to solve it and what you both want. And I feel like you would need to find that balance before you can move forward with it. So that may require a little bit of patience, because maybe they need to work through whatever they've dealt in the past. Maybe there is healing necessary on their part, and that very often takes time. Sometimes just, finding a common ground requires spending a bit more time with each other, and sometimes the beginnings are a little bit more troublesome, and then you kind of find your way around that and find your way in this relationship and how to make it work. So I feel like they realize this, and therefore they may take it very, very slowly, or they may decide that it's time to maybe have a moment to themselves and have a break to kind of create a plan and decide how you want to approach it and what to do about it. So they're very level-headed, they're very analytical and realistic about it and logical, and they're gonna take the best logical decision that they possibly can. What do we need to know about them? Okay, Capricorn's person. What should we know? Let me just flip that. Okay, we have bad choices. Yeah. And that's card 55, and we have 5 of Pentacles here as well. So we do have a lot of 5s. This is a little bit more challenging energy. Okay, so I feel like there is this past that they need to deal with. We have bad choices, loss, and feeling unwanted. And I feel like they made some choices in love. First of all, they made some choices in their love life that were not great. The person probably hurt them, and they feel that pain. They feel that heartbreak and loss at the moment. So they're still kind of dealing with that. They're dealing with the fact that, probably the previous relationship didn't work out. They were left with a broken heart, with nothing there. And I feel like they may feel like they're not in a good position to offer you something because they don't have much to offer because of that. And they may feel like they don't want a relationship at the moment. They need this time to heal. They need this time to find that, happiness and love and emotion within themselves. They need some time alone, basically. That is what I see here. it is also an indication that they are afraid to make that bad choice. So they're afraid to take action towards this because they feel like this is not a good solution for the time being. So they don't want to do that. They don't want to probably feel the same thing again. With you, they don't want to feel that loss when things are not going to work out. So I feel like they prefer to take a moment to themselves to figure things out, to heal, to work through that, loss, and feeling like they don't want a relationship, or this person didn't want them. I feel like there is feeling that they're feeling unwanted because this person basically left them and shattered their heart. So they need a lot of reflection and work on themselves before they can offer you something. And especially that they probably see that you are very interested in them and you want them and you want to spend a lot of time with them and invest a lot into that relationship. They don't want you to invest all of that when they cannot invest the same on their side. So we have the Wheel of Fortune as a possible outcome for those 2 months, January, February. Let's see, why do we have it? Why do we have Wheel of Fortune for Capricorn? Can we please clarify it? Why do we have Wheel of Fortune for Capricorn? There you go. Okay, we have quite a bit. Okay. We have Six of Pentacles, Justice, Magician, King of Pentacles. Okay. So... Okay, things may be changing, actually. So if they were in that energy and if that was their approach, in the next 2 months or after the next 2 months, you may see a little change and shift in their energy. I think they realize, first of all, they want to be fair with you. They want to be fair with you. They want to give you the same amount of, energy, time, and love as you give to them. They want to be very fair with you, and that's why probably they were kind of resisting this, because they knew they cannot deliver. However, we do see the Magician and King of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So that is indication of, action and taking the steps towards building that potential future together and potential relationship together, and taking things a little bit more serious. And we do have Ace of Pentacles underneath, so this is that opportunity that could be potentially, that's what they're thinking about potential of this relationship and connection in the long term, realization of that there is a potential, and realization that they need that courage and strength to overcome any issues and feelings that they have and loss that they feel, if they want to make that work. So if they want that new love, they need to let go of the past pain and then start something new very slowly with you. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is here, something that could be a nice beginning to a long committed solid relationship. So I feel like you may still be in that energy, feeling like things are not going well, and maybe they need some time. Maybe they're gonna take actually those couple of months to find that healing and balance and moderation and all of that they need to, in order to move forward with you. But I feel like end of those 2 months, or in the future after those 2 months, there is a possibility of a sudden change, sudden shift in their approach, in their energy, that will make it easier to make this relationship and connection happen. They may shift their attitude towards it, and they may be more willing to give you, to match your energy and to give you what's fair, to make this relationship work. So not all is, there is a chance. There is still a chance, even if things may not seem that way at the moment. But I think what's most important here is for you to let them go, let them have that freedom where they can take the decision themselves. So both of those cards, that, patience required, and that moment for them to kind of find their space, and realize what they truly want, and if they truly want to work on this relationship with you, you need to give them that in order for them to then realize that and come back and change their energy and change their approach. So I think that's it, Capricorn. If you would like a personal reading with me where we look at your situation specifically, it doesn't have to be new love. I do all kinds of reading, past love, career as well, family. All of the information how to reach me is in the description down below. Please check it out. Please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. It really means a lot to me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!